Hey guys, you're watching Explore the Weird. Welcome back, goons. We're gonna go into so much more creepy and weird. You guys already know the name of the game. You must be high frequency goons that love to explore the weird with yours truly, Teddy Ganja. And guys, things are happening on this channel. I would love for you to continue to support us. Become a member today. That is the greatest support. The YouTube ads are not going to cut it anymore. They don't like these topics that we are reviewing, and they're like, hey, continue the shadow ban on this channel. Yeah, all because of Alex Jones. Look what you did. Guys, we're going to continue on with more videos, more top 10, top 15. I don't even know. Let's get right into it.
Did you hear that? They want to move Earth out of its orbit. So it's out of alignment with the sun and the central sun of our Milky Way. So it changes the time. This is what I'm trying to say about timelines. This is what I'm trying to share about it's a bigger picture. A lot of people watching this will just, even though it's a scientist, they don't want to hear it. They will not believe the fact that these satanic beings have access and very high technology. They've moved moons. That's why we have a satellite in our skies. They've moved galaxies. They've blown up planets. That's what creates an asteroid belt. They have technology beyond the scope of what most people are even open to perceive. But there's the evidence, which is what I was so grateful to hear, that they are going to try to move Earth before 2030. Now, what does that mean? Yes, it will change a timeline. They're not giving you the full truth. Of course they're not. But do you notice how this is a great reset? They're even copying the words because it is a reset. But they're hoping with everything in their strength to make sure that their reset happens on their timeline. By taking Earth out of its orbit, stops the ascension.
Wait, what? The Earth has been going farther and farther out of orbit by itself. It don't need no help from us. It's always getting farther away. I thought we already knew this type of stuff. This lady is quite interesting. I am not sure where she is getting her information. I'm sure the downloads are coming into her brain, and now she's spitting facts to us. Yeah. I'm sure that's what she's saying to everybody. Or maybe someone did leak some information to her. And now she's like, yeah, they're gonna, I don't know who's the they is. So I can only imagine. Is it CERN? Is it the Space Force? Is it the U.S. government? Is it some other government? It's all the elites banding together to figure out how to disallowing the Earth's orbit so that way they can push their agenda and change the timeline. No, this don't feel real. I'm gonna hop away from this crazy lady's timeline and go into my own timeline where the Earth's already doing this by itself. I don't need any organization making things worse or better, We're just gonna pretend it's not happening in my timeline. Hey, it's a simulation anyway. We're gonna win. Don't you worry. Oh boy. All right, let's keep it going. Quite interesting thoughts from this individual, and I hope none of them come true, but if they do and anything she says is accurate, I guess we'll know by 2030. All right, let's keep it going.
There's a recent study on rice that if you cook white rice in, what was it?
Coconut oil?
Coconut oil. It reduces its calorie count by 70% because of the way the coconut oil changes the structure of the rice grains. More of it passes through your gut, but you get the fiber and the carbs that are actually healthy for you.
A lot of people don't know this, but when you eat those prebiotic fibers, which is what happens when you cook rice that way, your gut bacteria will turn it into saturated fats called butyric acid and propionic acid. So people say gorillas are so strong. Gorillas have this giant gut that ferments the plants into fats that make gorillas look that way. We don't have guts that can do that, but we can with some prebiotic fiber. We can do some of that, and that's why you feel good when you get that. So sushi rice without sugar in it is actually better for you than hot rice.
Wait, what? That's all I have to do? Just use some coconut oil in there and then just start eating some more sushi rice? I mean, it's still rice. It'll still go down. Just put some curry in there. I'm Indian. I need that curry, buddy. You don't understand. It's a battle with me. They tell me not to eat the spicy food. I try not to make the curry spicy, but it don't taste right if it's not spicy. Then my stomach's having a constant battle, and then it's like, oh, here comes the toilet. Oh, never mind, I'm sharing too much. Here we go again. Teddy, stop telling them about all this stuff. I know, Crazy Teddy. I apologize. Yeah, this is an interesting thought. Prebiotics type of stuff sounds amazing. Works for the gorillas, so they found a way. I had no idea. That's all I had to do. I'd love to know this, and hopefully my Asian buddies and my rice buddies. I got that rice belly, but hopefully you guys can use this to your advantage and get that gorilla strength. Chase after it. You can be your own liver king. Oh my god, some of you guys may not even know what a liver king is. There's some guy, he did things, and then he said he was natural, and he wasn't natural. Natural what, Teddy? I don't know. We're gonna keep it going. Oh my god.
These sick fucks, they want to do everything opposite. They want to make sure that the art is imitated by life, so they put on some garbage. I'll give you an example. There was a movie called The Patriot with Mel Gibson. It came out in 2000, 1 year before 9/11. And in that scene, in the very beginning of that movie, he's in a rocking chair, and Mel Gibson goes, 9 pounds, 11 ounces, perfect. 9 pounds, 11 ounces, that's perfect. And then the chair falls apart. So they were trying to tell us they actually want stuff out there. So the question is, why do they want the stuff out there? It comes down to one thing. They believe if they tell you, they release their karma.
Wait, what? They release their karma? You mean they release their guilt? Their guilty conscience? Is that what it is? Is that Eminem song? Guilty conscience? I love that. I love that. Yeah. Wait, I mean, I don't love that. I mean, regardless. It's always a constant battle. Yeah, these elites are telling us what they're doing so that way they get rid of their karma, but that karma doesn't work that way. If they did bad things, that karma's gonna stick, and they are going to feel the repercussions of the bad things that they did. That is how karma works. I'm Hindu. Trust me. They have books in Sanskrit from this. Our religion was based off of this stuff. Karma is a big thing. Yo, don't mess with the guy's karma. Build up all your good karma. Do positive things. Do good things. We are goons. Do good things. Don't put bad bones in your body. Smoke that like button. Do positive things. Don't use the like button for negativity. Figure out how you can spread this positivity even more. This is exactly what I do with you guys. This is what the Ganja Goons gang is all about. We want to grow. We want everyone to awaken and understand that we can win the simulation and no one needs to suffer, and we have the tools to do it. And all it takes is a small little bit of manifesting. And the manifesting doesn't mean, hey, I'm going to manifesting things are going to happen overnight. It means, hey, I need to do the necessary steps to attain the broader goal. So yeah, let's keep it going. Quite interesting takeaway from this video here.
8 days. You took your husband from he's going to be on medication for the rest of his life,
yes,
to not needing the medication at all.
April 17th was his last day taking medication.
And he has not taken the medication?
Has not touched it.
Right. How did you heal him?
God's food. That's how quickly. See, we discount the power of God's food. Let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. Like, that's what it is. God's food heals people.
God's food heals people, and you are a vessel. Right.
So that's all I did. When my husband came home, I just started making him God's food, close to his original state as possible. I took out all the juice. We just drank water, okay? We started to move his body because he wasn't moving. I just need you to move. We were made to move, right? No more lab experiments. God's food.
It sounds like this guy actually went through some natural healing. Not everyone may be lucky as he was. I don't know what disease or ailments that he had, or ailments or whatever it may be. But it sounds like this individual definitely got some natural healing and it worked out for them. I don't know whether it was just the fruit juices alone or they've had to also adopt some Western medicine. It's hard. We're going off of their word and we anticipate, they didn't do anything else, but only, unless you're going through it, you can only take their word that, hey, potentially this worked out for them. Just use your caution, manifest your health, be healthy, do the right things, and have good karma. It could help out. All right, let's keep it going. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The last one, bro. Bro, I'm a big boy. I know Chinese food. I eaten at all of them in my town just to figure out which one's the best one that I liked. You know, I have like Chinese food A. This is my go-to Chinese food B. This one's like, all right, if A is closed, I'll go to B. And then like Chinese food C, which is like the 24/7 Chinese. You know, it's like that last resort. You know they're going to be open. And then you find out that A and B were 24/7 as well. And you're like, what the hell is this? You know, do these guys never go on vacation? There's no racism here. We are just stating facts, but this guy may be onto something. Yeah, they don't need a commercial for something that tastes great to everybody. Yeah. Do you know who else don't need commercials? Because, you know, the people that they are marketing to buy it anyway. Rolls-Royce. Yeah, you ever see a Rolls-Royce commercial? No. They just put them right next to all the billionaires' private jets, so that way you just associate. That's like, yeah, Rolls-Royce. Yeah, that's what I want. Oh boy, it's the same thing with the Chinese foods. They're just putting them everywhere, so that way you associate with them as like comfort food. Imagine that. What's your comfort food? What's your go-to food? What's your go-to takeout food? Oh boy, tell me everything. All right, let's go on to the next one.
Nuclear hoax, bunch of nonsense. Look up the guy eating plutonium. It's a great documentary. There's a guy who actually worked for all the nuclear facilities, and he was eating plutonium. He was swimming in plutonium. And he was saying that the only reason we don't know about this is because it would give everybody an abundant amount of energy. Just like radium. I've talked about the radium. Radium, unlimited energy. But you better stay away from those radiating fireplaces or those radiating stoves. You better use wood and you better use oil. You better not use radium because then you'll have unlimited energy. We've been duped on so many levels. Like we've been duped on so many levels that they're so hard to actually grasp sometimes. That's what it is. And the more you look into these things, the more you start to find all these holes. And same thing with the moon landing. We find so many holes with the moon landing. How did they call the people in the moon landing? How did they call the moon? If the moon is a plasma ball which changes from gas to solid to liquid, during the day, you see this happen, how would they call somebody up there? How would you even land on something that changes the state of matter throughout the day? You just fly right through. You'd be like, we're there right now.
Yo, this guy just hit on so many facts. And the thing with, and not many goons may know this, we've seen videos of this where people have told us that the moon is not a solid object, it is a plasma, right? Scientists, prior to the moon landing, there was polls done in scientist communities, and half the scientists were like, no, you can't land on the moon. It's a plasma-like state. Like, there's no way that's possible. And then all these things happen, right? Many years later, we look back and we go, hey, was this footage authentic or did AI generate it many years back? Oh, man, we have awakened. We have learned lots of things. You stay with us. You are a goon. You are going to hop with us now that you are awakened. So plutonium, there was a guy eating plutonium. What the hell? Is he okay? And you know what's crazy? I've been getting this guy, and he's been spitting out a lot of facts. We learned about primary water sources from him, right? Great thing. There is no water shortage. Don't let them lie to you. Figure out where your primary water sources are. So he's talking about energy and energy that is radiating, right? He's talked about plutonium energy. He's talked about this baseline glass, which is radium, right? Glass. And somehow that is resonating energy. And he is a person that feels the energy. And guys, I feel the energy. I'm a goon. You guys may not feel the energy. I'm feeling the energy for you. I'm sending you goon vibes. I'm sending you positive energy. Whether you're watching this video with me or you're watching it later on, you are getting positive energy just associating yourself with the goon gang. There is no negativity here. There is no malicious intent here. We are building good karma, and this is exactly what I believe this individual has. He has experienced this like energy awakening, and I have gotten this energy awakening from my own Shivalingam, which is a quartz stone, which gives off energy. There's free energy from quartz stone that's constantly radiating, that I feel it as well, and I tell you guys about it. I feel like that's exactly what this individual is experiencing, similar to me. He's trying to tell you guys, like, wake up, there's actual energy I feel from this radium glass, baseline glass from plutonium, and he may be trying to wake us up, or he's spreading really bad misinformation. You are your own judgment. I'm a stick with my quartz stone. I'm a stick with my Shivalingam. It has done great things. My entire life has changed ever since this has came into my timeline, and I love it. All right, we're gonna keep it going. Have I seen other clips of these individuals? This must be a tribe at this point, or like a movie set that's going on that you just walked into. Buddy, let them shoot. Let them have their piece. Why you gotta investigate, all right? Let me do the exploring. You stay at home. Teddy, they're gonna have to send you out there now. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready to meet these individuals. I want to see what they have to say. Oh boy, could you imagine? Teddy, they're gonna eat you. Oh my God. Why we gotta assume they're cannibals? This isn't the Sentinel Island, all right? I mean, I ain't trying to go promote my religion onto them. I may show up with the Shivalingam and be like, we gotta hide the stone. The Westerners are trying to find it. We gotta recreate the Indiana Jones. Oh my God. The easiest way to describe this is like, it's the Indiana Jones stone. It's like, as soon as I say that, everyone's like, oh yeah, I know exactly what that is. And I'm like, I have a Shivalingam. What's that? I'm sorry. I gotta explain it now. And my wife's all like, oh, here we go again. It's like, how many times are you gonna tell this story? I'm like, I'm gonna keep saying it. You can't stop me. You can't stop me either. You're stuck watching me. Ha ha ha. Oh boy. Did you smoke that like button? Are you watching on a TV? Is someone else watching alongside you? Can you force these people that are watching to like somehow figure out how to sync up your phone, like the video, so that way we get your interaction? Maybe say triple G's in the comments. We'd love to see you, especially you TV watchers. I know, don't get lazy on me. You gotta keep doing this. I'm doing this, so you gotta do it. Show me that support. Seriously, become a member if you can. All right, let's keep it going.
Seeing this conspiracy on my page of Amy Winehouse and Lady Gaga being the same person. And I can see why people would think that, because they look so much alike. It's crazy. The conspiracy is Amy Winehouse didn't actually die, but she come back as Lady Gaga. But this really brings light to another conspiracy, because all kinds of celebrities have doppelgangers. And most of their doppelgangers are super famous too. And a lot of people believe that they're clones. That Hollywood's just recycled versions of the same people. Like these two. They look almost identical. I couldn't tell the difference here. And there's more. I mean, not just this. There's all kinds. These two. Just a difference in the way they do their makeup. And this just supports the theory that these people just live forever. They're immortal. They are the elite. So maybe they did find the fountain of youth, and we are seeing it before our eyes. We're just now putting it all together.
Yo, the only one I couldn't believe was the Megan Fox one. I'm having a hard time understanding how both of those individuals look the same, but all the others I could definitely see similarities. It is so hard to tell. Yeah, they definitely found the fountain of longevity or something, and they got to keep their story going, so different characters disappeared, new ones come in. Now I'm this, now I'm Lady Gaga. I'm like, all right. But the doppelgangers is a real thing, right? And then the other thing we've seen is there's always 7 faces, the same face 7 times. You know, there's only so many combinations. There's going to be some people that look alike. They're all spread across the world. There's another 6 Teddys out there that look similar to me. Can you find them? Can you find the other? Oh my God, now I'm going to have a bunch of guys just sending me Indian men. I'm like, no, this is not what I asked for. No, please. No bobs, please. All right. Why did I say that? All right, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it going. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right.
I saw this plane come out of nowhere and just ream right into the side of the Twin Tower, exploding through the other side. And then I witnessed both towers collapse, one first and then the second, mostly due to structural failure because the fire was just too intense.
B, how the fuck you know this? How? Hold on, bro. Is you the FBI? CIA? What's your...
And they were right at ground zero when it all went down. So can we talk to you? What's your role out here right now?
Just standing by right now. Can't say what role I'm playing right now.
Well, there's a lot of standing by. There's also concern that some of these other buildings might actually come down.
So keep in mind, all these videos are for entertainment purposes only. Stop it. You stop it, algorithm. I see you. I see you. They're like, should we suppress? Is this a reason to suppress? Oh my God. Oh my God. I want to say, I really hope those sound effects were added in, but what is this? Why are there individuals just standing by? I don't know. I wasn't there. I have an uncle that was, and he actually did work in the Trade Center himself. The day that the event happened, he did not make it because there was someone had some issue and they just like were delayed a few minutes, and luckily that delay saved his life. But not everyone was as lucky, and I understand the impact. Now we're in a state where some people don't even remember this event, and the new generation is already moving on, and this could be a forever lost memory of something that has happened with different means than what we were told on how it occurred or why it occurred. And now it makes you think, because in this video I could hear sound effects of what appeared to be explosions, and the theories change, you know? Did they know? Were they anticipating? Crisis actors? Alright, let's keep it going. Quite interesting video. It's a whole different time back then. I was alive to see it. I went through the entire thing, and yeah, we could have been lied to. All right, let's keep it going.
You're supposed to be dumping every meal. That's what's normal. You got to remember what I said. There's a lot of things around health that are common, but it's not normal. It's common to be constipated. The medical definition of constipation is less than 3 or 4 bowel movements in a week. Now, let that sit. That's the medical definition of constipation. Less than 3 or 4 bowel movements. So if you go in and you say, I feel constipated, I only had 5 bowel movements this week, and they're like, well, I don't think that's a problem. That's what they're gonna say, because that's not the medical definition. Again, they're going. What's normal is you should have a bowel movement after every meal. 3 to 4 hours after a meal, you should have a bowel movement. Okay? Now let me explain why that should make a lot of sense to you. With food, this is how food works. In the body, real recognize real. If your food ain't real, your body can't recognize it. That's just how it is. So if you eat a lot of processed food, if you eat food that is dead, that has no vitality to it, it can't nourish the body.
Bro, I'm gonna have a bunch of goons every 3 to 4 hours going to the toilet. Trust me, I watched this on a Teddy video. I gotta get this one out. You're praying on the wrong porcelain seat there, buddies. You stop it. And I don't want to spread misinformation. Hey, maybe that is what a healthy biome means. Unfortunately, I have Crohn's disease. I don't have that luxury. When I originally, before I got diagnosed, I would have bowel movements, 10 to 12 times a day, thinking it's completely normal. To me, it was normal. I've been doing this for years. Like, no one's ever told me anything. And then, I finally, some situation happened where I was like, hey, something's going on with me. I'm going even more than normal. And then they were like, hey, dude, this is not normal. You need to get down to, at least, 2 to 3. And I'm like, wait, what? 2 to 3? That luxury? No, now with luckily, as you guys know, the medical marijuana has helped tenfold in keeping that inflammation down, having less Crohn's episodes. I'm a big fan, big promoter of that like button. I definitely am living those benefits myself, so I definitely am shocked to hear about this constipation narrative that, hey, people that are constipated only poop 3 to 4 times a week. But at the same time, I'm not a pooping expert. I don't know what the norm is. I feel like everyone has their own norm. I'm happy with the norm that I'm at right now. How many bowel movements do you think I have a day? Yeah. Let me know. Why am I asking this? I can just tell you this. Don't let me know. Don't let me know. I am now at 2 to 3. I am now at 2 to 3. Some lucky days I only have one. It is the greatest days. I'm like, yes, did this mean I didn't eat enough? Or did I not do, like, dude, before, like, why am I sharing this? Oh my God, we got to keep it going. This is what this turns into. This is what this turns into. Let me explain to you about constipation. This is my For You page. This is not weird. This is so weird. Oh my God. All right, we're going to do like 4 more, just 4 more, and then we're out of here.
Smart lights, smart poles, smart cars, smart neighborhoods, smart homes, and smart appliances, all connected to wireless networks and communicating with each other. So what's wrong with that? Technology is good, isn't it? All this is for your safety, security, and convenience, isn't it? Well, let me tell you, your streets are spying on you, your mobile phone is spying on you, your cities are spying on you, and the infrastructure for future lockdowns is being put into place right now. Don't be fooled. You're being set up to be tracked through your movements and through the future of your digital wallets. By handing over your data, you're handing over the ability to monitor your behaviour, which will soon be turned into a social credit score. And once the central bank digital currencies are in place, you won't get to spend your money without approval. Digital ID will soon become a reality in Australia. Many other countries are already rolling these systems out, countries like Canada, Scotland and many others. Eventually, you won't be able to access any government or public services, and you won't be able to travel across borders or access healthcare or the internet without a digital ID. Think you won't comply? I think you will. The last 2 years were the dress rehearsal and we fell for it hook, line and sinker. Australians are sleepwalking into this technocratic future. And while we're sitting around scratching our chins trying to work out whether this is really happening, Australia is drifting towards a dystopian digital future.
Okay, very interesting video. Unfortunately, I'm a guy that believes in singularity. Technology doesn't scare me. You are being spied on as we speak. Do you have an email? Do you use that email to sign up for stuff? I'm sorry, you're being spied on. Look at that. You lost the battle before it even started. Teddy, I need that email to sign up for all the crazy stuff I watch. No. As soon as you made that email, you were spied on. As soon as you got that phone, you were spied on. As soon as you bought a house, you were spied on. There's everything. All the tiniest information can be leveraged and used against you or for you or to keep track of you, right? So nothing too scary on the technology front in my eyes. I'm sure someone else is going to blow this out of proportion. Oh, Teddy, all the smart items are going to somehow talk to each other and the hackers are going to get in and they're going to take over. And I'm like, bro, let it happen. At that point, they need to improve their security and we need better technology, you know? I'm thinking improvement, but, you know, so some people are anti-tech, some people are anti-AI, some people are anti-everything. Now, the crazy thing he talks about the CBDCs, I've done the investigations into CBDCs. I started from cryptocurrency. So let me just tell you in high level, you have nothing to worry about. Australia, even when CBDCs get rolled out, it's already too late. You're going to have to conform to using that new method, that digital currency, having a digital ID so they can dispense the new CBDCs in the form of their currency, so that way you can interact the way that you would, just like you use email today to sign up for things. They expect you to use CBDCs to buy things. It's going to be a change in the system. You're going to go from one to the other. These have already been rolled out in other countries, and it's just going to be an adoption change. And it may not be the right thing. They definitely can, figure out exactly what you bought when everything is digital, down to the granular thing, down to the last gold coin that you get, like literally, you have no idea. And many gold coins, maybe you don't know. You don't know how many we got. We got so many. We're just live. It's chocolate. You relax. Yeah, it's not for me. It's for never mind. It's for me. It's for me. Oh my God. All right. CBDCs, yeah, bad or good. It's all dependent on how you view the system. If you're going to interact with the matrix, you got to play with their currency system. I'm a big cryptocurrency guy. We started from crypto. Bitcoin and Ethereum could be your pathway out. And there's a bunch of other altcoins. Come watch me on the Crypto Future. You'll learn even more and ask questions. I live stream Mondays and Thursdays, 8:15 p.m. Eastern on the Crypto Future channel. So yeah, let's keep it going.
You know that they found a whole new lost pyramid, a pyramid that has never been excavated before. Exciting. The pyramid complex is located in Dashur, really close to the famous Bent Pyramid and Red Pyramid. Now, there's no top of the pyramid left, as you can see. It's just the foundations and the chambers inside. Now, everyone was so excited because they were like, we need to open the tomb, the chamber, because it's never been opened before, and we are going to find the first ever dead pharaoh to be found in a pyramid anywhere. Because if you didn't know already, they have never found an original body, an original burial in any pyramid in Egypt, ever. So everyone got really hyped up for the opening of this chamber. Even the Smithsonian Museum sent out a film crew so they could capture the opening moments when they found a real pharaoh buried in a pyramid. And then, guess what they found? Absolutely nothing. So this huge granite block, they had to open up with modern equipment because it had been sealed shut for thousands of years. And there was absolutely nothing. Nothing inside this chamber. Not even the remnants of a burial or a single bone or a single jewel. Nothing. Which was very disappointing for the Egyptologists. However, it is yet another strike in the argument that these pyramids were originally not used as tombs, that the original purpose and function of the pyramids was something completely different, which would make complete sense as to why there was nothing in the chamber, because it's not an original tomb. It is in fact a reaction chamber for the whole purpose of the pyramid, which I believe was a chemical reaction plant. Oh, what now, you say? So a theory, I've recently found a theory by a guy called Jeffrey Drum on YouTube. His YouTube channel is called Land of Chem, as in like chemistry. And he has been analyzing all of these samples that have been taken in every single pyramid site. And I'm so excited, I can't talk. There is hard evidence of chemical compounds all over the ancient pyramid sites. And what's interesting is each pyramid has a different chemical compound found inside these reaction chambers. I will be making a series of videos that's going to break down a lot of this research into like small bite-sized chunks. However, make sure you go check out Jeffrey's channel, The Land of Chem, because he needs a lot of love because he's been doing so much work, and I seriously think that this guy has cracked it.
Yo, I love this lady's energy. She definitely appears to be a goon as well. As you're a goon and you have no idea. You haven't even met the Ganja Goons gang. She definitely, I loved even when she's like, absolutely nothing. I love that part. I don't know. There's something about that. The way she said that was hilarious to me. So yeah, there was nothing found. It's absolutely nothing. So I already kind of felt like that's where it was headed. It's like, oh, all these Egyptologists, they anticipated to find the pharaohs. No, there was nothing there. There never was. Stop looking. They're all in tombs in the Valley of Kings. All right. The pyramids were used as a power generator or transposer or transmitter or a way of communication. You know, I believe it was everything else except what they told you. There's no bodies in there. There's no decorations in there. You're not even supposed to be in those things. We should figure out how to turn them back on. Are you the one that's going to turn them back on? Are you the one that's going to go to Egypt and be like, hey, stop all this madness. Let me tell you, don't scam the tourists. The tourists are the ones that can help rebuild this entire thing. Make them start lifting the heavy blocks. We're going to put the gold back on top. We're going to turn the thing back on. Oh my God. I'm going deep into the rabbit hole. We're going to do just two more, guys.
He goes, hey, you heard of methylene blue? I said, dude, I read into it, but I didn't throw it in the ebook. He was like, you should go read into it again. I think I did like an 8-hour stint of just researching methylene blue because of how profound it is. Okay, it's neuroprotective. You're like, cool. You know, it's an antidepressant. Okay. You know, they use it if you overdose on cyanide and monoxide poisoning. It's an anti-malaria medication, and it kills parasites, and it's antibacterial, and it's shown to improve short-term and long-term memory. And they have an ongoing clinical trial for Alzheimer's. And you're like, snake oil.
Yo, as soon as he said it's anti-malaria medication, I'm like, yeah, this is BS. Like 100% snake oil, right? And it just ends up being water. Methylene blue, I've never heard of it. I'm sure people are using it as like the next greatest thing, because they watch some influencer somewhere say something about it. I'm not that influencer. You're a goon. You got goon energy. You got goon frequency. You got a civil income that's emitting energy to you, and you have no idea. You have no idea it's even happening. Yeah, quite interesting. Yeah, I'm not a big believer in this methylene blue. This guy did not sell me on it either. Let's just do one more. Just one more, Daddy.
These creatures are harvesting us. These creatures are not aliens, Mr. Ike. These creatures are sexually compatible with our women. And what does that tell you? It tells you that they came from here. They are part of us. African tradition says that the Chitauri fatten on the energy that we human beings give them. They make us to fight each other. And when the whole land is drowning in death and fear and terror, when hundreds and hundreds of people are angry and afraid, the Chitauri get fed. They eat that what we call the dark power, which is brought about when human beings destroy the planet on which they live.
Apparently, this is Zulu mythology. These creatures, I hope you're not about to go to sleep, have been around for a very, very long time. There are snake people that apparently originated in the oceans, and they developed very powerful, complex tools when humanity was new upon Earth, and with their technology, they decided to enslave humanity and even celestial beings. They were driven underground and said to...
Yo, this is wild. This even still flows with that containers theory that Bob Lazar and Dr. Greer have mentioned as well, right? So containers being a real thing even in this aspect. They're just using us, and then eventually they get what they need. We're compatible. Our women are compatible with them. They are us. They are us. They're just hiding. Oh my God, and they kind of look reptilian as well, but no, I'm not trying to force any religion. I'm not trying to change any religion. You are entitled to your own opinion, and I'm not here to change it. But yeah, this one definitely is intriguing, makes you wonder if what we are anticipating as aliens is just us all along, just reimagined, re-engineered, purposed from a different dimension, just coming in and looking back at us, and now they look at us and they're like, hey, we can use these guys. They work with us. We're compatible. Is that what the abductions are? Oh my God. Is that what's happening when people get... Oh my God. All right. That is it, guys. Quite interesting amount of videos today. Definitely all weird. Definitely top 10s in no particular order. Top 15s? I don't even know. The YouTube algorithm sometimes goes, hey, you can't show X amount of videos. So whatever the number it is, I hope you guys enjoy it. I think I've become a member enough. So if you can, please, that's the only thing. But I love each and every member. Stephanie, shout out to you. You're doing great things. I appreciate you. And definitely all the other guys as well. Just because I don't shout you out doesn't mean I think of you any less. Yeah, that is pretty much it for today. I will see you guys next time. Stay safe, stay strong, and goodbye.